Well, I'm cracking my hazelnuts. As you can see, I'm not very successful at it. These are raw, by the way, not roasted. They are wonderful though. Anyway, I figured out finally how to crack the hazelnuts perfectly. Okay, so I'm going to show you because I know that a lot of people probably have a problem with that. And if not that, probably the flying of the shells all over the place. Okay, so I'm gonna, let me see if I can find a good size comparison. I'll get a smaller one after that. So this is a pretty big one, and this is a smaller one. And I found out, if they're not eaten yet from the inside, that if you have one of these, that you can perfectly put them in between here and just kind of put them in the middle like that. So you can see that there's a little bit on the bottom and a little bit on the front, so it's almost in the middle. Well, you don't have to do it perfectly, but it does help. Okay, and then just put your fingers in there so that or on top of there, on the top and on the bottom, 2 fingers, so that your shell doesn't fly in each and every direction. Okay, and now gently crack. Okay, so that's all you have to do. And then what you do next is you peel that open, and there is your perfectly preserved hazelnut, unbroken. So the second one, just kind of put it in between there. As you can see, there's no edges here. Okay, that's just kind of the overlaps between this one and this one. Okay, for the smaller nuts. Now if I would do like this, I got the sharp teeth right into the shell of the hazelnut. But if I do it like this, I don't have the sharp teeth. So I'm putting that in the middle again. And 1, 2, 3. Gently crack. And then if there's somebody else to do this part, that would be awesome. And then you can just keep cracking. Because the more you crack, you've got a little bit of debris, but of course if you got one of these underneath it, then you wouldn't have any. At least the shells aren't all over the place. And I want to go see. And that one is already cracked, so that's probably no good. Oh, well, it's already cracked, so if it's good, then just open it. And I tried it with a hammer, doesn't really work. Too much effort, too much noise. Now, if they are really, really too small, you can try this also, of course. If you got really small ones that don't fit in between there, you can try that also, but you gotta keep a very light hand on that so that you don't break the hazelnut. Okay, so let's do a couple of them in our frame. Crack. Peel. Got that line straight up here. Fingers on top of there. Crack. Gently crack. Not too much force. Line straight towards me. Crack. So that's the way to perfectly peel a hazelnut, guys, without it breaking. And if you do break them, put it aside, put them in muesli, put them in yogurt, put them in wherever you like to put your hazelnuts in. Or if you're going to grind them, then it really doesn't matter at all. I do want to make hazelnut paste, so I'm cracking them, and these need to go, the pieces need to stay complete, because I want to put them in the oven. And if they are broken, then I'm afraid that whatever is like this part will be drying out much faster than the rest. And I need to get my little coat that they have on there. I need to get that off. I don't know what that's called exactly, but it's the brown part that's on top of there that needs to come off. And you can only do that in the oven. So I want to try and make hazelnut paste from scratch. And these hazelnuts, by the way, are from my own hazelnut tree or bush that I have growing in the back. And I do have to say the harvest is only like a third of what it should be, because of all those bugs in there making those tiny little holes. And even if I get them all out of their peelings, and some don't have holes in them, they're still empty. So the hazelnuts, they dry for about 2 weeks. And then when the hazelnuts are dry, then I crack them. I noticed that if I leave them any longer, they will lose their flavor. They will dry up inside. They will just, yeah, they're not good. It's like 2 weeks. And if you eat them prior to 2 weeks, I don't like them either, because there's hardly any flavor of them. Right now, they taste really wonderful. But they'll taste even better when they're roasted. So I don't think you can make a hazelnut paste with, or a Nutella without with raw, because they are raw hazelnuts. I think they have to be roasted, but I'm not really sure about that. So if you know, if you do it with raw hazelnuts, let me know. Because yeah, all this is costing me is my nail polish. But as I said, if you got 2 people that can do this, then one just cracks, the one that has the nail polish on, and the other one can open them all up. Okay, that was it, guys. I hope it was useful. Bye.